Kofi Akpaloo wono ene the founder of the LPG amanyuko no ne ho bon wuntumi nsensem ya ekoso no emu nti wo screens no so a or say LPG's Kofi Akpaloo to be charged over 3.1 million COCOBOD payment ebusia yichirema na yere enso ehobon sansem wemu bisa manfo be kaya yenka ahwefo ya but ebra yera omanebo amamon akwenya plane crash no anche Kofi Akpaloo be kika nsem bebre ema beka ne se national security for ebetebri no ena na ye chemu se corruption related cases bi ena ne wo bom no so ba ye no be che se nsem ye kwakika ye form ane bo amam ho na edi we nyina ba enso enen attorney general press conference wa ye concerning wuntimi case pretense ni ade forging of receipts ni ade a wode exim bank no kame se Kofi Akpaloo so ehun ebonsa ensem we mu bia attorney general Ayine acheche ensem we emu abusia yenje bre na yenti said we this ensem we so etuja.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the case involving Mr. Percival Akpaloo of the Liberal Party of Ghana, the Financial Intelligence Center flagged and filed a suspicious transaction report with First Bank Ghana Limited regarding transactions on an account belonging to Poma Universal Ghana Limited. That is a company owned by the said Kofi Akpaloo. Following the STR, that is a suspicious transaction report by the FIC, the Economic and Organized Crime began an investigation into the matter. The investigations revealed that Poma Universal Ghana Limited, a business entity owned entirely by a lady called Ekua Poma, was a legitimate contractor that was awarded a feeder roads contract by COCOBOD. The contract, which was valued at 29.5 million Ghana cedis, was awarded in December 2020. Although the project commenced and an initial amount was properly deposited into Poma Universal Ghana Limited, subsequent payments raised serious concerns regarding misrepresentation, forgery, and unauthorized handling of the checks. Our investigations revealed that Akpaloo secretly incorporated another company, separate and distinct from Poma Universal Ghana Limited, also known as Poma Universal Ghana Limited, but deliberately added H to the Poma. So Poma is P-O-M-A-A, all right, Ghana Limited, which is a company which is owned by Ekua Poma. What the company that he incorporated added H to the Poma, so it became, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the same Poma, Poma Ghana Limited, Universal Ghana Limited. But the difference was just the H at the end of Poma. And so after having done this, between December 2022 and June 2024, Akpaloo collected 8 checks issued by COCOBOD in the name of Poma Universal Ghana Limited. That is the original and authentic Poma, totaling 3.1 million. That is 3,169,432 Ghana cedis and 22 pesos, and deposited them into the account of his own company, that is also Poma Ghana Limited with an H at First Bank Ghana Limited. Again, our investigations confirmed that Ekua Poma was unaware of both the existence of the Poma Ghana Limited, that is the second company, and the diversion of the funds until COCOBOD contacted her in June 2024 regarding outstanding balances on the contract. She subsequently discovered that Akpaloo had collected and misdirected the payments without her consent. Ekua Poma also alleged that Akpaloo forged her signature on the COCOBOD contract using her former name, Mercy Owusu, to secure the agreement without her authorization. First Bank Ghana Limited conducted an internal investigations and corroborated the fraud allegations that we have made, concluding that Akpaloo knowingly misrepresented ownership of the checks and deposited them into the wrong account. The bank acknowledged operational failures in detecting the discrepancies between the check payee names and the account numbers. The suspects who have been investigated are Percival Kofi Akpaloo, Poma Ghana Limited, the Poma with the H, and Delvin Akpaloo, his wife. That is the spouse of Kofi Akpaloo. It's fast becoming fashionable to commit crimes with spouses these days. The evidence shows that they engage in various criminal offenses, including stealing, forgery, and money laundering. And they will be charged by my office, again, as I said, upon resumption of work after the Christmas holidays.
Ladies and gentlemen of the media, and welcome to what will be the final edition of the Government Accountability Series for the year. That is barring any unforeseen developments. Last week, the Attorney General was here to brief us on some developments regarding some investigations that he was conducting and some efforts he had made to disrupt the activities of cyber criminals. He did promise that he will come back to this platform today to speak to us about the details of some corruption cases involving politically exposed persons that he was looking into. And indeed, he has kept his word. This morning, he is here to brief us on the cases that he indicated. So without wasting any more of your time, I would invite the Honorable Dr. Ayine, who is the Attorney General and Minister for Justice. Honorable Minister, the floor is yours.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And good morning, Honorable Minister for Government Communications. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, and my fellow countrymen and women, today's press briefing announces the conclusion of 2 sets of investigations by the Economic and Organized Crime Office, the EOCO. The first part will announce the conclusion of investigations into the activities of Wumi Farms Limited, a corporate entity established by Bernard Entwi Boseako, also known as Chairman Wontumi. The second part will announce the conclusion of investigations into the fraudulent activities of Mr. Percival Kofi Akpaloo, the founder and leader of the Liberal Party of Ghana, or LPG. Finally, I will provide a brief update on aspects of the oral investigations and prosecutions. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, you will recall that in March this year, the Economic and Organized Crime Office arrested Chairman Wontumi on reasonable suspicion of the commission of a crime. Chairman Wontumi is the sole shareholder, director, and chief executive officer of Wumi Farms Limited. The arrest was pursuant to credible intelligence gathered by the EOCO that the company and its director and CEO, its directors and CEO were involved in a fraudulent transaction in connection with a purported loan facility granted by the Ghana Exim Bank under the Mining Alternative Livelihoods program of the bank. The program was designed by Exim Bank to provide alternative sources of livelihood for the youth in areas of the country affected by the phenomenon of illegal mining or galamsey. In doing so, the Exim Bank intended that the loans under the program would go to companies committed to ensuring the realization of the objectives of the initiative, especially in relation to job creation for young persons in mining communities. In December 2017, Wumi Farms Limited submitted its application for a loan of 18 million Ghana cedis, purportedly to cultivate maize on 100,000 acre farmland and to employ the youth on the farm. At the time that the application was submitted by Wumi Farms Limited, together with a purported board resolution, the company was not yet registered. In other words, it was not in existence. In short, the company did not exist at the time of the loan application by its sole shareholder and director. Investigations established that Wumi Farms Limited was incorporated on December 14, 2017, and issued with a certificate to commence business on the same day. The principal business